Hi everybody. It's what 5:45 right now p.m. and I am getting ready to go to my kindergarten class's spring concert. It's really good. It's going to be so awesome. I've taught them the full version of the Ants Go Marching, and it's going to be so much fun. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I'm getting ready for that, and I thought I would just do a quick video because I've been MIA for weeks and I need to get back in the habit of doing videos. I just totally spaced there. So I just wanted to kind of brief you on Kindle books, what to expect when you're reading on the Kindle, and also my favorite books that I've been reading on the Kindle so far. By far, my favorite books have been kind of, I don't want to say young adult books, but they kind of have been. So Harry Potter definitely, probably number one, my favorite book ever. Series, that is. I'm really into series, like not individual books, but series. So Harry Potter would be number one, Twilight would be number two, and now I've found like a whole bunch of new favorites. So I kind of just want to go through those as well in case you are interested or want to check those out as well because they're pretty good books. Okay, so first of all, with the Kindle, you can't get every book that's been published on the Kindle. There's a whole legal thing going on with the publisher being able to decide whether or not they want Amazon to be able to carry their book on Kindle, as well as the author, I think. So that's one reason why Harry Potter, the series, is not on or available for the Kindle, is because she has not allowed that to happen. I do believe that the author has not allowed that to happen. But you can get Twilight on the Kindle, and you can get a lot of other books as well on the Kindle. I'm going to move the screen. Okay, there we go. So anyways, I kind of wanted to go over the accessories too because I don't know if I've even mentioned those before, but I know I've showed you this. It's my case, and I have the one that flips out and back, and that way you can stand it up, and that's very convenient because I am addicted to reading now. Um, very, very addicted to reading. What was it? 2 weeks ago was spring break, and I read 10 books, 10 full-size books in that week. Um, yeah, from morning to night, that's all I do is read. So, very addicted to reading. Yeah, so anyways, going on. So I bought the light as well, and the accessories that I'm showing you right now are from Edge, I think it is. Yeah, Edge, and you can get them on Amazon.com, or they have their website as well. But I have their light that shines like that, and I'll do a separate review on this. And it fits conveniently right inside the Kindle little slot right there. So it's very convenient. It's a nice bright light, so I like it. And Edge is written on the edge. Yeah, so anyways, getting back to the book. So here's my Kindle, and I don't know if there's glare, but so this is like my front page of my Kindle, and you can see how many books I have there. And then you can go to the next page, and the next page, and the next page, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so pretty much what I've been reading have been mostly young adult type of like fiction novels. Anyways, yeah, so I've read Twilight probably the whole series probably about 4 times in the last 6 months, and I didn't necessarily get tired of the series. I just kind of wanted to see what else was out there. And so I was looking for something else that I would like to read, and I found a few things that I am loving now. So the first thing that after I read Twilight and I was done with that, then I went on to, let me see if I can find it. It's the Percy Jackson, the Olympians series. I think there's about 5 books in that. I mean, there's Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief, the Sea of Monsters, the Titan's Curse, the Battle of the Labyrinth, and the Last Olympian. Yeah, so those are the books. I think it's from Rick Riordan is the author. Anyways, so I read all those. I read those during spring break, and the first one was too much similar to Harry Potter that I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. But after I got to the second book of the series, it really started picking up, and I actually started really liking it. So I would recommend this for probably, I don't know, 11 to 13-year-olds. But I liked it too, just because I'm a kid. So, yeah, I really liked that series. It was really fun, a good spin. I do have to say though, since they are talking about the Olympians, you do have to have somewhat of a background knowledge of Greek mythology and all of that kind of thing. When I was growing up, I was pretty much fascinated about anything Greek just because I am Greek and I just was, I just wanted to know everything about my heritage. So I really was into Greek mythology when I was younger, and so it was easier for me to read. But if you didn't have a background knowledge of that, I think it would be kind of difficult to kind of catch on of what's going on in the book and who they're talking about and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, so that's what I read next. Then after that, I started reading the what was it called? It's another vampire book. Let me find it. I think it's on the first page. The House of Night books. Um, yeah, and I really, really, really love those books. There are one, two, three, four, five, six books in total. The sixth book is coming out on April 26th, actually. So I pre-ordered that, and I will be reading that with enthusiasm. It's definitely geared towards high school. I would not recommend that to anyone under the age of 15, just because of the language and sexual type of innuendos and things like that. But really good series. I really enjoyed it, and I actually like their take on vampires more than I like the take or the ideas of vampires in Twilight, just because in the House of Night, the vampires are people. They're not any different, and even though they do have a stigma about them, um, they're more accepted, I guess you would say. Or I don't know, they have their own world and they're more like people that you can relate to than in the Twilight books where the vampires are kind of untouchable and unreachable and they're, to themselves and they keep to themselves. So I really, really like it. Actually, it's probably my third favorite series up there with Twilight and Harry Potter. Really, really like it. It becomes addicting. I've actually reread I read the first five books because the last book's not coming out until the 26th, and I reread two of the books in the series because I like them so much. It's the last two books. I'm not going to give anything away, but those are pretty much my favorite out of the entire series so far. Is the last two books. I think it's Haunted and Untamed. Anyways, so after that, and that's about vampires and things like that. After that, I started reading the Exchange by Melissa Marr. And I'm on, what book am I on? Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, it's Wickedly Lovely, I think. Wicked Lovely. Anyways, it's about fairies. It's about fairies. Anyways, and I actually didn't know about this until I was reading the House of Night, and the author in the book was talking about Melissa Marr. So I was like, who's that? I want to read that too. So that's pretty much how I found out about that, and I'm really, really liking that series so far. I'm back at work, so I'm not able to read as much as I would like, but definitely I've been loving those books. Just fantasy, just fiction, just really fun stories, and they're series. I love series. I don't like reading just like one novel. I like reading a lot of stories in a series. So, um, yeah, I gotta go. I think, yeah, I have to go right now because my program is gonna be starting in about 30 minutes, so I have to get over there. But just want to make a quick video about my Kindle, and I'm still in love with it. And if you're still undecided about buying a Kindle and you're an avid reader, I mean, if you really, really love reading, I would definitely recommend the Kindle, 100%. So, talk to you later. Bye.